Hey y'all, it's me, Jeff, with Surviving Divorce. And thank you so much for tuning in today. It is a beautiful day. I am just so excited that life is so good. I never thought that I would be in this position that I'm in today. And I just thank you all for going along on this journey with me. I thank you for making this the best YouTube channel that talks about surviving divorce. And I thank you for subscribing and tuning in. And if you're new to this channel, please like this channel, or like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell so you will be informed or notified when I post more content. Now, unfortunately, today is going to be the last day that I am going to be filming from the hot tub. And the reason is I am getting a total knee replacement surgery next Friday. I'm having total knee replacement surgery next Friday. And the doctor has told me that, no more episodes from the hot tub for a couple of months until that knee heals and there's no chance or risk of infection. So I'm going to be taking it inside and filming it in the studio. And yes, after my surgery, in fact, the day after my surgery, I will be posting a video because what? Life goes on. Just because I'm having a surgery doesn't mean life stops and pauses for me, right? It continues on. And I have a goal, and I've told you that. My goal is to get this channel to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year and continue to grow this channel. And that goal is helping me, right, to battle some of the issues that come about by having a 13-year marriage that is no longer. And I've said that to you, right? Surviving divorce is all about attitude. Negative thoughts breed negative actions or negative results. Positive thoughts, they breed positive actions and positive results. Have a goal, something out there on the horizon that you can look at and that you can measure, measure progress towards. And that, focusing on that will help you through the depression, through the despair, through the insecurity, through whatever might come your way, the fact that you are no longer with the person who at one time was the love of your life. Now, what are we going to talk about today? Today we're going to talk about total knee replacement. Exactly. Since I'm having a surgery, why not talk about it? And no, it's not going to be some whole medical thing about what's wrong with my knee. We're going to talk about how it relates to divorce and but more importantly, how it relates to us becoming a better version of ourselves for the next person that we are in a long-term relationship with or the next person that we wind up marrying. Okay? Remember, divorce is a golden opportunity to have a do-over. Think about it. You get the chance to recreate yourself, to improve yourself. You were in a relationship and there were some things that were identified about you and your character that caused that relationship to break up. Now you have a chance to course correct that. So in the next relationship, if there is a next relationship, you won't have that again. And that's exactly what total knee replacement, kind of this journey to this total knee replacement operation was for me. I started, having all these crazy symptoms in my knee. Pain, decreased range of motion, swelling. Knee locked up one time, I had to be taken to the emergency room. I had no idea what was going on inside my knee. I only knew the outward manifestation of that there was something wrong with my knee because of the outward manifestation, things like pain and stuff like that. Get to the doctor's office and they x-ray it. They look inside my knee. They're seeing stuff that I can't see, right? That no one can see. And they're like, uh-oh, you have degenerative arthritis. It's really bad. And, you only have 3 options. One is we're going to try medication. Don't think it's really going to help in the long run. We can get injections or, you can get surgery, have surgery. And eventually I chose the surgery option. But it's instructive because think about where you are right now. You are kind of like where I'm at. You got pain in your life, decreased range of motion, you've got swelling, and all of this is caused by divorce. You can't get out of your head. You're paying child support, you're paying spousal support, you're alone now, you're doubting yourself, you're wondering, am I a failure? All those things. You know what that is? That's just the outward manifestation of some stuff that's going on inside of you. Yeah, the sorrow from the divorce, but how you got to the divorce. That's what I'm talking about. So say, for instance, in your marriage, your ex said that you were insecure. And your insecurity, because of your insecurity, you didn't trust her. You were always checking her phone. You were jealous anytime you saw her talking to someone, and any other ways that insecurity may be manifested. Well, insecurity, if you really think about it, is no different than the pain that I was experiencing in my knee, no difference than the swelling or the decreased range of motion. It's just an outward symptom or outward manifestation of something that is wrong internally. That's right, and I'm telling you, and I'm saying it, your insecurity that wrecked your marriage is an outward manifestation of something that is inwardly wrong. No different with communication. If one of the problems where you didn't communicate well, that's a symptom. That's a symptom that can be fixed, but it is a symptom that is an outward manifestation of something that is internally broken. For some reason, you can't communicate to the person that you're supposed to love. Why? Well, I didn't know why my knee was hurting, so I had to go to a doctor. And that's where we get to today, the whole thing with the total knee replacement. I know as men, we like to tinker with stuff and fix things and pride ourselves sometimes on being, able to, put stuff back together, talk to our friends, get advice on how to fix our car, and we fix it. Go on YouTube, learn how to change out a fuse, we do it. Something's wrong with the plumbing, we fix it. We pride ourselves on being able to put things back together. But there are some things that we are incapable of fixing because we don't have the education, we don't have the know-how, we don't have the experience, we don't have the tools, we don't have the objectivity. And there's nothing wrong with that. Many of you may have tried to fix yourself. Okay, you know what? I'm not a good communicator. I'll take some courses. And it didn't work out. I'm insecure. All right, I'll try and do some things to not be so insecure. And it didn't work out. I mean, there are many things you could have tried, but the reason that it didn't work out is because you are not equipped to fix yourself. Plain and simple. No matter what symptoms I had with my knee, and I would be out and I'd complain to people I play golf with, I'd tell my friends, and people would always offer solutions. Try this brace, try this, do that, eat this, take whatever. None of it worked. And that's many of you probably try that also with your relationship. You know what? I'm insecure. She says I don't communicate. She says this and that about me. And your friends might say, do this, do that, try this, listen to this person, read this book, go see this person, right? And it didn't work out because they're not trained professionals. And that's what I'm saying to you. Get help. The issues that you have, the outward manifestations of defects in your character are 9 times out of 10 the outward manifestation of something that is broken inside. Something that has happened to you, something that has affected your life, that manifests itself in negative characteristics. For instance, why are you so insecure? Is it because of some childhood trauma? Is it because of something that happened in your formative years? Well, you just don't know that. But a trained professional, a psychiatrist, psychologist, mental health counselor, whatnot, can help you uncover those things. And until you uncover what the root cause of your insecurity is, it will never go away. No matter how much the person tells you that they love you, no matter how open no matter how much they let you look at their phone, their schedule, you can put GPS trackers on them, you still be insecure, right? They can do all of that. But until what's internal is fixed, all that you'll still have the external manifestations of negative characteristics like insecurity. Same thing with communication. You know, lack of communication can be fixed. I mean, you can take classes on how to communicate and how to talk to people. But I venture to say that the lack of communication that the ex or spouse was talking about had nothing to do with words, and although that might be a part of it, it's probably something much more deeper. What happened in your life that causes you to clam up when someone asks you, or your spouse, when we're talking about your spouse, not someone, your ex, what caused you to clam up when she asked you about your feelings? What caused you to clam up when she wanted to know, or irritate you when she wanted to know what your day was, how your day was? Or when she wanted to discuss things of importance to the family? Why did you shut her off? Why were you irritated with her? Was it something that happened to you as a child? Was it something that happened to you along the way in life that caused you to clam up, caused you not to want to be open and forthright with people, especially someone you love? Maybe you told your mom some things when you were a kid and she just poo-pooed it, she ignored you, told you were stupid, and that has carried over for you until adulthood. Well, how do you know that? Unless you talk to a professional. See, the professionals can help you unearth those things that cause the lack of communication, the desire not to want to be open to the person you're sharing your life with. That is what I'm saying we are incapable of fixing ourselves. So you have this golden opportunity to get rid of the pain, to get rid of this decreased range of motion like me, right? And the swelling and the locked up knee. You have a chance to get an operation. You have a chance to operate not on yourself, but go to a professional who can help you. And please do, because if you don't change what's inside, then the next relationship is bound to end the same exact way. Now, I've talked about the statistics, right? And the statistics right now are about 45% of first marriages fail. They're not going to go the distance. For people who get married a second time, only 30% of those are going to work. And then for those who are married the third time, only 20% of those are going to go the distance. Why is that? You would think that the odds of a marriage staying or lasting, going the distance would increase the more marriages you have. But no, but what we see is that actually the odds of a marriage lasting decrease the more marriages you have. And I venture to say is that because people are failing to do the work. They're failing to get professional help. They're failing to go see the doctor. They're failing to find out what is the cause of the external or the exterior, the negative traits that ruin a relationship. And until they fix what's rotten on the inside that's causing all these negative characteristics, then there's no way that a relationship is going to go the distance. Hell, it's already tough because you have two imperfect people, and then you throw all these circumstances and situations in life out there. And if you haven't done what you need to do to correct yourself internally, then who you are externally is going to be the same person, same results. And that's insanity, doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting a different result. Right. So if you don't have respect for women and you can't keep it in your pants, go see the doctor and find out what the hell is causing infidelity that you can't, no matter, you can't keep it in your pants. If you have a problem that you need to hit women or lash out at them aggressively, especially you need to go and get some fucking help, right? Because it ain't their fault. You need to go get some fucking help before you wind up in fucking jail, kill somebody. For those of you who are so insecure that, you're controlling don't trust your ex, that ain't gonna change when you get the next relationship, unless you go and get some fucking help and find out what's in your fucking head or find out what's in your experience and get it fixed. Listen, I get it. The ego, we're men. We hate to admit that we can't fix something, that we don't know what the answer is. But the truth of the matter is, there are things in life we just can't fix. I could walk around the rest of my life with a fucked up knee, experiencing pain, decreased range of motion, and all this other stuff that comes with it. And I could try everything that anybody tells me on social media, or my friends, my family, all these crazy ass remedies, and I still will be in pain and still be miserable. Or I can take the doctor's advice, have the operation, go through recovery, have a great knee, and then be able to sail on with the rest of my life. Because that's why I'm getting the surgery, right? To better my knee. So now, in a year after I finish my healing, now I can go hiking and climbing and all this snowboarding and all this bungee jumping, playing golf, baseball, whatever, and not have to worry about my knee breaking down on me. Is that what you want? You want another relationship, another love of your life, and you want that to go the distance? Then do the fucking work. Go get therapy. Go seek help. Find out what's going on in your mind, in your heart, in your soul. Get that fixed. I guarantee you, if you get that fixed, there'll be something else to fix. And it'll be an ongoing journey of fixing yourself. But you get those things fixed, you can guarantee that your next relationship won't end for the same freaking reasons that the prior one ended. All right? That's it, guys. Love life. Enjoy Sunday. Whatever you do, however you do it, celebrate life. And please go get professional help, because you are not qualified to fix yourself. You're not. Do the work. There's no shortcuts to success.